All sports, all plays, ball courts, pump fakes, crossovers, and some more. All sports, all plays, ballparks, home base, miss that speed by, that's 3 strikes. We know what's happening in the league. All sports, all plays, ASAP. Cause we know what's going down with your team. We'll bring you up to speed ASAP. Not talking about Rihanna's baby daddy, it's the network covering every play that's happening in the ring, on the field, on the courts, on the lane. We gon' cover the game, all sports, all play. All sports, all plays, ball courts, pump fakes, crossovers, and some more. All sports, all plays, ballparks, home base, miss that speed by, that's 3 strikes.
What is going on, people? This is Throwing Hands, the #1 combat show in the game. That's a fact. You have to accept it. It's a religion. It's a cult at this point. You know, it's what it is. It's your boy Josh. I got my boy James. What's going on, my guy?
Man, not much. Not much. Watching that game, I don't even think it's over yet, but man.
The Timberwolves versus Mavericks?
Yeah. It's a bad boy. The magic is real.
What's the score right now?
I think it was like 103, 100.
Ooh, so the neck and neck.
What's up with you? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. You know, just been chilling, just been kind of following along, seeing what's been going on in the local sports scene. You see it's getting closer to Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Yeah, did you see that Tyson had that health scare on the airplane?
Oh, yeah. And that's when Ryan tweeted saying, hey, I'll step in.
Yeah. I mean, Tyson was talking shit. He was using his talk shit. He was like, man, I could beat him at 80%.
That's funny. That's funny. Oh, bro, I don't know if you saw it. It just clicked in my head because Ryan Garcia. So he's been talking shit online to David Benavidez, right? Well, David responded saying sign the contract. Now, I'm going with David Benavidez from the start just because he's a monster. But could we see Ryan Garcia versus David Benavidez?
I hope not.
That's literally my exact thought.
For Ryan's sake, I hope not. Like, David would kill him. David's too big, too strong. I don't know. That's a lot for Ryan to do. I mean, Tank, Haney, and Benavidez, like, those are your, ooh, boy. That's a hell of a fucking resume.
And Tank and Haney was smaller than Ryan.
Yeah, Tank is harder than everybody we just talked about.
That's true. That's true, man.
Dude.
Nah, but how you been, man? What you been up to?
Big. This weekend's gonna be big, man. I mean, we got Rough coming up.
It's true.
NCAA.
That's right. That's right. We got a lot of action going on.
302. You know, so there's a lot going on. Anything that you're looking forward to the most this week?
Man, there's 2 events in particular I'm looking forward to. It's a shame that we only get to see one of them. And Rough, that's the one that we're going to be going since that was already booked. But one of the guests that we have tonight, he's going to be fighting this weekend for SA Alliance as part of the Grand Prix tournament. Why don't you introduce him, man?
Man, so yeah, this dude right here, man, he's everywhere. Busy. You know, coaching, fighting, whether it's Muay Thai, fighting for the USA team. I mean, you can catch him everywhere. You know, on Instagram they call him Free Smoke. Yeah, no other than Mr. Isac McCary, man.
What's going on, my guy?
Yo, what's up, guys? Appreciate an intro like that. Y'all, much love. Much love.
How you doing, man? How you doing?
Chilling, man. Chilling, you know. Training, working, You know what I mean?
regular.
Yeah.
You don't be chilling too often, man. Like I said, like you're always on the go. You stay active.
Man, yeah. And it don't even matter if like you said, it's like rather like coaching or cornering and then just, you know what I'm saying, or rather I'm just fighting or whatever it is. I'm always everywhere, like you said. Shit, I wish I could clone me at this point. Fuck.
For real, bro.
Man.
but not, how do you find that balance though? Because currently you're still in your amateur career, you still have to work your day job and trying to find that balance, but yet somehow you're constantly traveling states. You've competed out in Mexico, you've done the USMTO, you've done all kinds of stuff. Like where do you find the time to do all this?
Um, Sheesh, man. I mean, fuck, I don't even know to be honest with you, man. Um, so I guess I could just say, just blessed, you know what I'm saying, to have the opportunities and you know what I'm saying, to do the stuff like that, because I mean, I figure, I'm putting my time towards this. It's at least something good, something positive,
Mhm.
keeping me out of anything else, I mean, I feel like that's just the biggest benefit.
Yeah, keeping out of trouble.
Yeah, type shit.
Okay.
What kind of makes you want to be as active in the fighting scene as you have been? I mean, a lot of guys not. For them, active is 3, 4 fights a year. Shoot, man, you're doing fight a month, every month, sometimes two. You know what I mean, and cornering it as well. I mean, what motivates you to stay that active in the ring?
I think well, first I just love the fucking fight, man, to be honest with you. And I mean, um, I feel like you get the most experience, man, when you actually do the damn thing. So like,
Mhm.
all these, the motherfuckers can train as much as they want, train, but until you get in there and get in that fire, bro, I feel like you don't really know. And the more you do it, I feel like the more ready you are for the next one, and it
Mhm.
just becomes like second nature type thing. So, just because of that, and then I just like to keep myself immersed in this shit, whether it's like coaching or you know what I'm saying, or whether I'm taking fights. I just want to like get experience in every aspect of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Just
Mhm.
kind of expand myself as not only just a fighter, but like as more than that, kind of branching out for just different avenues if I choose to pursue.
Yeah, yeah, and that's smart too, especially as a fighter, because one thing that you always see is a hot topic is fighters and how they gonna, make an income after they retire. And oftentimes you see them go into other avenues within the sport, whether it's broadcasting, judging, reffing, all kinds of variety. I think it's a very smart strategy, especially for you to do so early on, so that way in any avenue you're gonna take, you're gonna have success there.
Yeah, exactly. And that's really what it is. Like, I'm not. I mean, I'm not even getting paid for shit right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but
Hey,
definitely
resume
like,
building.
yeah, exactly. They just planting the seeds. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna grow. They're just planting the seeds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about the U.S. versus Mexico thing. How did that come about?
Shit, man. So the USA when we went to Mexico, man, I honestly just they put out a link to WBC and it was to any like amateurs that wanted to register, amateurs or pros that wanted to register, for an opportunity to get selected for the team. And I honestly just I applied and I was like, man, maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'm too fresh. That was when I was like maybe like 7-1 or something like that at that point, 6-1. And I was like, man, maybe I'll get it, maybe not. But just get my name out there. And I ended up getting picked. So um, we ended up going out there. It was a dope experience, man. I mean, I would do it again for that one. And then it didn't go my way out there. I got bronze out there. It's all right. I learned. But then I had the opportunity to get selected again, a few months later for Team USA. We went to Thailand. So that
A
was also, fucking crazy. So just like I said before, planting seeds, putting my name out there, trying to get, what I'm saying, everywhere I can.
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
do you think that or what do you think that does for you? I mean, or has done for you, and what you can take from that going forward? Because not a lot of people get to fight for their country, so to speak, in this particular situation, and then not only do that, but leave your home grounds, your home state, and go to another country, and perform in front of that crowd and have those different type of jitters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely pretty crazy. I mean, I know when I was in New York. I mean, not New York. Sorry, what the fuck am I talking about? I might be fighting in New York soon, so I'm over here tripping. I was just talking about it earlier. But
It's
when I
okay.
was
We
in
don't want to teaser.
when I was in Mexico though, I was low key like hella nervous, man. And I wasn't even nervous at all until like I found out that like my opponent was a pro. Like I was like, damn, bro, like we got amateurs fighting pros now. So I was like, shit, that's pretty crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's just, and
Tell
then
us before you go a little bit further into the rest of that story. You got to tell us about how that came about, how you even realized dude was a pro. I remember you telling
yeah,
me that story.
yeah, man. I honestly wasn't even gonna like look the dude up to be honest, but I guess my boys actually did, and they sent it, and they were like, "Oh, is this the guy you're fighting?" And I looked at his profile, and that shit said pro Muay Thai fighter, and had a record of like fuck, I don't know, like 20 something wins, 5 losses, and like 1 draw. And I was like, damn, all right. I was like sick. Like it was kind of, it was intimidating, not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
But you hung with him.
Yeah, I hung with him. It was cool. It was cool. It was cool. Um, but yeah, I mean, shit like that is crazy. And then you got like the whole entire crowd. His name was I think it was like Salvador or something, something, something. But they called him Chavita, so they called him Chava, and they kept being in the crowd. They would be like Chava, Chava, like hella loud, blowing
Oh,
horns and shit, like throwing the flags up, like yeah. So it was like not that much support on my side, other than obviously my Team USA teammates and shit. So it definitely becomes a hostile environment, but I just kind of stay kind of cool with it, and it's never been a thing to me. I fight in Arizona all the time. I'm always fighting away. You know what I'm saying? Technically, like
yeah.
those guys have booed me before out there. So it happens. So
But you developed like we were saying, you laid your resume. You developed your fan favorites out here too, man. You be rocking the building yourself now.
yeah, no, I feel that for sure. But shit, I mean, I'm technically an enemy everywhere I fight until I fight at home. So.
No,
So at least
yeah.
I got the experience away. So when I come home, I don't know if it's gonna be more or less, but we'll see.
Yeah. And I think that it'll do great for you as well because I mean, often you can see that be a benefactor, or I mean, a negative benefactor against fighters where they go into all these different areas, they go into enemy territory, and the nerves get the best of them. So I think for you to kind of like get that out of the way so early on, I think it's going to help you out in the long run.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially like the foreign grounds. Out in Thailand, you know what I'm saying? The refs are fucking speaking Thai and shit, trying to, I'm like, I get what you're saying, but I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, fuck.
What
No,
was
yeah.
the fighters meeting like with them beforehand?
So fortunately, they had American translators for that, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh, good.
fortunately, it was, yeah, you know what I mean? So
So they helped out a little bit, but it was probably still.
yeah, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well,
So when did your my bad? Go ahead, Josh.
oh no, go ahead. Go ahead. Mine's going to be more elaborate.
Well, I was gonna ask when did your love for fighting really start? When did it start developing?
Man, so like as far as like competing, shit, not until like maybe like 2021, I think, or 2021, something like that. Like when the pandemic hit, to be honest. But like I've always like loved fighting, you know what I'm saying? Like UFC. I've always watched this shit. I've always loved the sport growing up. I've been a big fan of the sport growing up. But I never like was like too like keen on like competing. Maybe I never was like exposed to like that part of it. And pandemic hit, and I really just wanted to lose weight. And I was, 190 something pounds, and I was like, man, fuck this. I'm not trying to be this big no more. Changed my diet, started running every day, and the homie's like, hey, you want to hit some pads? And I remember hitting pads the first time, and I was like, you know what? I hit him up, and I was like, let's keep doing this. Let's keep doing this. And then it turned into me going to his gym for a few months, and then I already knew from there. I was like, man, I'm trying to compete. I'm trying to do this shit. So I've always just loved this shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the sport, but as far as like competing and being a fighter, not till like a few years ago.
Okay. Okay. I mean, you've already stacked up a pretty big resume just in that short time, within a few years.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about because I mean, like I started like training like because I only went to the dude's gym for maybe like 3 months, and then I would stop. You know, it's just kind of like that hit or miss, hit or miss. You know, going
Hmm.
out drinking and shit still, like not really committing to it. Um, and I would still like hit pads, spar, or not like hit pads, but like hit the bag and like spar. You know, maybe hit pads here and there, but you know, I wasn't like training hella hard. I was I just started. I just knew I wanted to compete, so I fought in street beefs.
I remember that. Not only that, but
Yeah,
we were just talking about it, you rep street beefs too.
yeah. I do a few things. I do a few things with them, man. I fuck with that community, bro. Um, really awesome people to be around.
Well, tell us
So
what the experience has been like for it.
yeah,
I mean, it's been cool, man. I remember like just thinking like, and it was during the pandemics. You know, there was no sanctioned events anyways. I had no coach. I wasn't in a gym, so I didn't even know like of that area of it. And I just remember watching Street Beefs like, fuck, I'm gonna do it, you know. So I
Hmm.
remember showing up, just cool, you know, cool ass vibe. You know, everyone was like really like welcoming. Like, you know, I know sometimes at like sanctioned shows and like Emmy shows, sometimes like there's like I don't even say sometimes, like most of the time, it's kind of like tension, you know.
Hmm.
If people like see each other and their opponents, it's like tension. But over there, it's like, hey man, like good luck, you know, shit like that. Or, like you know, it's pretty cool, you know. It's just a cool environment, and it was just something I wanted to be a part of. So I did a few fights in there, and then yeah, it finally hit me like, yo, I gotta do something else, something better, something bigger, you know.
Yeah, you felt that fire light up underneath you.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Speaking of fire, what point in your amateur career, or what point as part of the training, did you come up with your nickname Free Smoke? And what does that nickname represent for you as a fighter?
So so I mean, it really just came up like back when I was fighting for Street Beefs, man. They make you get like a nickname, and I remember I was just thinking forever. I'm like, fuck, like what am I gonna choose? Like I remember I had like other things like I forgot my I think I had one that was like Crispy was gonna be like one of my nicknames. Like how fucking trash is that, bro? Like what if I sticked with that? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it wouldn't have stuck though, but who knows? But yeah, I had like some trash ass cringe ones that I was thinking of, and I just remember like I was literally just smoking one day, and I remember like free smoke, like people, you know, like people can get like free smoke now and then free smoke after. You
Mhm.
smoke after. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the
Okay.
whole thing. Yeah, that was the whole thing for me. So in my very first Street Beast fight, if you watch that shit back in the intro, I was like, yo, free smoke now, free smoke after. Fuck with me, let's go, or some shit like that. And it just kind of like stuck from that, and a lot of people just kept calling me, "Hey, smoke," or something, and it's just like stuck like that, you know. And so I was like, "Okay, cool. I'm gonna roll with this shit."
Hey, your Instagram picture fits it perfectly.
it does. It
Hell
does.
yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. That,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's funny,
yeah.
man. So how did Crispy even come about?
Shit, I have no clue, bro. I just felt like I had like some crispy ass hands. I think that's what the homie told me.
Okay. Okay.
And when I look back at videos, I'm like, bro, what the fuck was he talking about, bro? My hands were garbage.
Crispy McCary.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, that's the
Like,
hard part, just figuring out your nickname because like that's what's gonna carry over. So you got to be so meticulous with it.
Yeah, most people say you don't get to choose it, but I mean, I guess I like kind of chose it, but kind of people kind of like branded it for me as well at the same
Mhm.
time, you know?
yours
Yeah.
was kind of situational. It kind of had to have something for the moment,
Yeah, type shit, you know?
but
I can have been
it
in the video like, "Hi, I'm Isaac," you know, like I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? Like, do some like weird square ass
about to
shit,
beat
like,
his ass.
yeah,
That's funny, man.
yeah.
So 2020, 2021, when you started training and doing all that. So how did coaching come about so soon and for you to be so good at it? I mean, like I see you pay a lot of attention, you pay close detail, you know your fighters. I hear your conversations after fights with them. and then also in between corners as well. And all this knowledge you're spewing in such a short period of time of you training. Like, where does all this come from, man?
I'm not like sure where it comes from, but I just think that like maybe like I mean back in Shoebies we used to like get asked, hey, like can you just corner me? Can you corner me real quick? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes motherfuckers just show up by themselves. They just need somebody to corner them, you know? And we'll
Oh
be like,
yeah.
I'll be like, oh, okay, cool, you know. And a lot of people would just be like, hey, like man, like you got, and I always thought of myself that I had some pretty good fight IQ, but people would always be like, hey, bro, like you be seeing shit and like calling shit out, bro, like this and that. So I'm like, all right, like good looks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like good looking out, like for sure. And so like I've always kind of had just like I feel like an eye like for like saying stuff and that's I just like to do it. I kind of just like to be there for my guys. You know what I'm saying? Like if any of my people are going to fucking battle, I just want to be there for them. Especially if like situations right now where like our coach is in Thailand and shit. Like our head coach is in Thailand. He can't be here as much right now. So I want to be able to be there for the guys. You know what I'm saying?
I
If
mean, you're
need
literally
be.
there everywhere. Like every single time we've had somebody from Vegas out here in Arizona, you were there. Whether you were there to be just a cornerman, to be the coach, or just to be there, you were there every single time.
Yeah, man. I think I don't know. I think that support's important, man. It kind of just shows people that you actually are like kind of like rocking with them. You want to, you know what I'm saying? You want them to succeed. You want, you know what I'm saying? You're just that you're supporting them fully. You know what I'm saying? I feel like shit like that comes back to you full circle. So
Does it help you in your fights? As much as the cornering that you do, are you able to take kind of what you see or what things that you see in those situations into your own fights?
I mean, yes and no, yes and no. Shit, sometimes I still even have a hard time like here in my corners, you know. I gotta get better at that shit sometimes. So, but yeah, yes and no, I would say.
Okay. Okay. And so now I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go into a direction with it with this question. I'm gonna add a little
Okay.
story to it. So we first met you. It was back, I think, PFA 3, right? It was PFA, or no, that's right, PFA 1. PFA 1, you fought Cesar Tapanico for the vacant
Yeah.
title. You won it. Fast forward a couple events later, you fight Dustin Gazik. You become not only the first champion of that division, but the first one to ever defend the title. And still to this day, you retain that title. And that makes you officially a PFA. You're the record holder for being the longest active champion there is. So it's like, take me through your career now at PFA, your experience within, just like what it's meant, what you think you've done out of it, out of your career.
Man, first of all, just shout out to Todd, bro, to be honest with you, man. Todd's a real one, bro. He's always looking out, great promoter, you know what I'm saying? Always trying to give people opportunities, you know what I'm saying? And especially people that like want to fight, you know what I'm saying? He's always trying to give them opportunities, you know? So shout out to that guy. But honestly, man, like PFA's been awesome. They've been awesome to me. They've been awesome to the team. They've been awesome for like my growth. I felt like they give me fights that challenge me, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. I don't ever want to have like walk in the parks or like any like fights that seem like easy. So I mean, I feel like they get me good matchups and even in the last one when they gave me David Fisher, I was like, fuck man, that's a good one. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude has like 30-something fights, like let's do this shit. So I appreciate shit like that, and I just feel like it challenges people, whether you're like, just starting out as like 0-0 or whether you're like, pretty experienced, they try to match you pretty well. So, I appreciate shit like that. And they take care of you, man. They're good people. So.
Yeah, and you definitely set a great example over at PFA, especially in Arizona, like what James was talking about earlier. As you guys become more active in Arizona, made more of a scene, we've seen all the interviews, all your guys' highlight videos and everything progressively grow, and then your fan base out here. So it's really cool that, you started just a few years ago, you started in Vegas, expanded so much to where you have an audience in Arizona, you fought in Mexico, you've gone to Thailand. Like, it's really cool to have so much experience in such an early stage of your career.
Oh yeah, man, of course, man. And it's crazy you guys say that, and it's actually pretty cool. I mean, it kind of just means that, I've been putting in work, and that the team's been putting in work, making a statement where we come. But I had another promoter tell me the same thing recently. He said the same thing. Said, "Hey, man, I've been watching your growth over the last year, and it's been awesome to see. You know what I'm saying? You're really making a name for yourself out here in AZ. This and that. And I thought that was hella cool. I was like, damn, like that's pretty sick, man. Because I'm not even from out there. So it's pretty cool to me to have love out there.
And I think kind of a testament to what we've been talking about kind of all show is how active you are and how you're everywhere. And I think you're making more of an impact for Isaac, you know what I mean, than it is for a state or anywhere because you're moving, man, and it's crazy. Just takes a while to kind of run into things and kind of connect dots on things to see like, oh man, damn, I do got a fan base over here from that one trip to
Yeah.
Mexico. I do got damn these people over here are following me. They see me fight in Thailand when I was there. You know what I mean? Like it
We
takes a
got
while.
Anthony Lopez in the comments saying Isaac gets love here in Arizona for real.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, I just go ahead. I'm just finished.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I mean, I look at it at the end of the day is that real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? So real fighters still exist, and I feel like I'm one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? I said it in that. What did I say in our post-fight interview? All these fucking champs, bro, they want to run away, bro. But we here to do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Until I go pro or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, like if I go to MMA, whatever the fuck it is, if I go, and until that happens, bro, I'm here. So what's up? You know what I'm saying? You going through me or I'm going through you. So what's up?
So
that was gonna be my next question. Other plans? You have like a game plan, like kind of like a checkbox situation that you want to hit before you go, or are you kind of taking it one day at a time?
I just want to get the most experience I can. I just want to feel I'm ready for that. And I also want to I want to get that fucking green and gold, man. Come on, man. I need that WBC, but I need my fucking shot, bro. Like, come on, bro. I can't go up without that. If I have, you know what I'm saying? If I have to, I have to, but I need to have that. I need to have that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I put in the work. I think I'm like top 5 WBC ranked in AZ. So it's like, come on, man. Like, what's up?
You definitely.
Is that what you're trying to push for in New York?
Yeah, New York Warriors Cup. They're a WBC sanction as well. Like that's why I'm trying to put in work on those, man. I'm trying to get my fucking rankings up in that. I'm trying to get my name out there in that sanction and get these opportunities. So and that's like SAAA next weekend or this weekend. Sorry, is WBC, and then Samurai Soul at the end of the month for my next one, also WBC. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to put in the work for those. You know what I'm saying? I want that fucking green and gold. I want that type of glory type shit.
Nice. I'm gonna try to see if I can make it to the SA Alliance weigh-ins on Friday too, because I know it's at 5 p.m. So I know I cover rough like 12, 1 o'clock. So I should be there. So we definitely gotta stop by and say what's up.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I'd be sick. Yeah, that's gonna be a good time for sure. I look forward to that show. Vin's a sick promoter, man. He's a dope promoter too, and that show is fucking awesome, bro. Like real tight shit.
Yeah. You know what? Let's talk about that last one. There was a lot of fans that No, I think it was a very great fight. I mean, that highlight reel. Come on, that highlight reel.
Yeah.
The ladies were dying over you.
Shit, I gotta peep game next time, man.
No, but the real Muay Thai. So, what was that like? Like going to Thailand and experiencing, Muay Thai in its home. You know what I mean? In its homeland. Like, what was that like?
Man, that's something else, man. I think the biggest thing I took out of there when I left is that, man, motherfuckers in America, bro, they ain't training like this. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Like these guys get after it, bro. Like these, like, out here, obviously, like, they got to work out there as well. You know what I'm saying? But like out here, we got to work the 9 to 5. And it's a little bit harder to like maybe like put everything, together where you can train all that time and put in all that work where it's all your life. But out there in fucking Thailand, that's their life, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. They wake up in the fucking morning, you know what I'm saying? Train hard as hell, 3-4 hours, eat, go to sleep, train, eat in the go ahead and eat again, and fucking go train at night, hard as fuck, 3-4 hours, come back, eat, go to sleep, and that's their fucking life. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's like it's just a whole different thing, man, and it's pretty awesome to see, and just be around that type of like influence and culture. You know what I'm saying? It kind of just makes you appreciate the sport a little more, and see a side of the sport that you kind of lose in the American aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like Vin's show a lot, because his show kind of represents that like Thai style.
Yeah. And too, one thing that I've noticed as well, and this is something that one of our other fighters that we know, Amu Cosme, talked about when he was out in Thailand, is that it's like there's a different dynamic just overall in regards to their approach of training and the preparation for a fight from America to Thailand. Because like America, all these athletes, we typically only see like 3, maybe 4 fights on average per year. But then out in Thailand, like you said, that's their livelihood. These guys are fighting
Hundreds.
pretty much every weekend, hundreds of times, every weekend, twice a weekend, multiple times. Like, what do you feel is the biggest difference in regards to the style of training and the approach, like the overall lifestyle of it?
I just I just feel like I said, they're bred to fight, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Like that's their fucking livelihood, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the way out for them is to fucking is to fight, you know what I'm saying? Whereas like we can get like great jobs here, you know what I'm saying, and we can find like a way out, you know what I'm saying, if you know what I'm saying, type shit. But out there, you know what I'm saying, you don't have as much opportunity, so I feel like you have to fight. So
Hmm.
and it's just a different thing. I just feel like it's a different mindset.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like I'm I feel like I'm of that class, bro. I'm trying to live out there and be on that shit, bro. I would fight every fucking week. What's up? Like I would, bro. That'd be fire.
Yeah, and honestly, I won't lie. This may take a little left in regards to the conversation topic, but still relates. I feel like too, especially the biggest difference is in regards to like dieting and food supply, because obviously our food supply is trash. We have a lot of things polluting it that's affecting our immune system, our health, our ability to
A hundred
recover.
percent.
Versus over in Thailand, over in European nations, like you don't have so much of this stuff in there. So I wonder if that's also a big factor that's affecting our ability to compete so frequently.
It could be as well. Also, could be part of the culture. I mean, to speak on that as well. I mean, like I said, I mean, I had a fucking Gatorade out there in Thailand. Bomb as hell, bro. Super refreshing. You know what I'm saying? Tastes nothing like the shit out here, and I have not ever drinking Gatorade again out here, bro, because the shit ain't the same.
Yeah, it's like you get a film in your mouth and you also get more dehydrated. That's why I don't drink
Weird,
Gatorade
bro.
or
That
Powerade.
fucking Gatorade in Thailand was busting though, bro. God damn.
Yeah, it's totally different. Like overall sugar use. I mean, a whole bunch of stuff is way different. Um, what do you think is like the biggest thing that you say is surprising or something that you didn't expect um, at coming into this, and then fast forwarding to today? You know what I mean? When you first started punching on the bag with your homie, doing it as more of like a weight diet thing, and fast forward to today, you're over here, thinking about green and gold and traveling around the world.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, shit. I think it's gonna sound crazy, but I want to say ain't shit really surprising to me, bro. Like I think it's different, dog. Like when you have like a type of when you have like the mental down, right, to like have that discipline, bro, where like a lot of people don't have that shit, bro. Like because you can like shit can motivate you, bro, but you can't be motivated every day. That's why you gotta learn to be disciplined, bro, to motivate yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't disciplined, you're not motivated straight up. You know what I mean? Like if you're disciplined, you don't. Well, if you're disciplined, you don't even need the motivation type shit. Fuck what I
Yep.
just said. If you're disciplined, you don't need motivation because you're gonna do it regardless, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yep.
second nature. So I just feel like shit like that. So I would say like nothing really surprises me, but I think what surprises me is like the fast ascension of where I've taken it. Because I've only been training full time in a legit gym under like Johnny for like And Johnny left last October, so it's been a while since I trained with Johnny. But I've only been training at Syndicate for about like a year and almost 2 years. In September it'll be 2 years.
Wow.
And I had zero fucking fights, bro, amateur when I joined Syndicate. So I'm at 13 now. I'll be at 14 next week and 15 at the end of June. So or this week and 15 at the end of June. So it's like, who the fuck is fighting like that, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
None. Not many, bro. There's really not. And we come across so many fighters in this circuit. And and by no means am I saying no one is out here working or anything like that, and no disrespect to anybody, but the type of work that I've seen you put in just the 2 3 month spans, you know, picking whatever quarter of the last year you want to, it's crazy. Hats off.
yeah, no, and the thing is too, bro, a lot of people don't know, man. Like, I think respectfully, I think it's just different when you like an adult, bro, and you got like your own shit, you got your own bills, you got to pay too, you got a job you got to go to still, and you know what I'm saying, I'm still out here like putting in all these fucking, what I'm saying, work. Like, I just think that speaks on something different, you know what I'm saying? So it shows that I'm in this shit. So I'm I'm game for this shit. I'm ready. I'm ready to make this type shit a career, you know what I'm saying? Something I want to do for my
You know,
life.
it's like one of those role playing games. You got to get those XP. Get those
Yeah,
XP.
yeah.
And the only way you get those XP points is by doing it right. But it's hard. You
Exactly.
do all the little small fucking challenges along the way, and you're gathering those XP points. And no one can take that from you, no matter what.
Yeah.
Shit is adding up, adding up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just different. It's just different. Like, I got to work a job. Some people don't have to work at all. They stay at the mom's crib, and that's awesome if you can do that. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit and train your ass off. Because if I could do that, I would. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't got that luxury, so it's just, for me to be up there with guys. You know what I'm saying? And above guys that are like training all fucking day, every day. Like, come on now.
Yeah. And
What
one
are
thing I
y'all doing
always,
all day?
yeah, exactly. And one thing that, or like two things that first I give you praise because the fact that part of your fast ascension is the fact that you're able to back up what you say and you have a natural knack for this. So I think that's what's really trajectorying you so far and why you have such great potential. And like because I'm a nerd, so I think of the Pareto principle in this situation where in any given work situation, 20% of the workforce does 80% of the labor, while it's vice versa the opposite way. So, not respecting any other fighters, but you're always going to see anomalies where these guys are able to overcome odds, make so much success like yourself. And that's why, like, I see you becoming a world champion in the future because of your dedication, your discipline, and everything.
I appreciate shit like that, man, and that's really the goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like if you ain't trying to be the best, then what the fuck you trying to do? You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. And honestly, good men don't live easy lives, but righteous men live it nobly. So, what you do with that suffering, with that perseverance, is what's going to define your legacy.
Dare to be great. You know what I'm saying? Dare to be
Mhm.
great, or just be fucking normal.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Anthony was saying when he dropped in to syndicate, you were there an hour earlier,
Yeah,
hitting the
it's
heavy
today
bag.
too.
Yep.
But I'm also inspired. Like, I like that comment, that hardest worker in the room full of hard workers. All of the guys I work with are fucking hard workers. So I'm inspired by those guys as well, and they keep me pushing. You know what I'm saying? And I hold them accountable as I feel like I want them to hold me accountable as well. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the type of shit you need as well. Because even though it's just like one person sport, you know what I'm saying? It's also the guys behind you type shit. So
That
Yeah.
was that's a good segue to what I was gonna say because you guys are bringing killers. You know, and it's funny too, Isaac, because when you first came, I'm an Arizona guy to the T. I love every Arizona sport. It's all Arizona,
I
everything. So
hate
when
them
you guys
so
first
bad over the
came,
Suns
I'm
and
like,
Cardinals.
oh man, these damn Vegas dudes are coming in there and kicking some ass. You know what I mean? So it took me a second at first. I'm like, these motherfuckers. But it's dope, like True, you, James. I mean, you guys just keep coming with talent, talent, talent. I mean, what is that room like? You know, that training and with all that talent in there, all of you guys trying to get better. You know what I mean?
It's it's a room full of killers. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking man. It's awesome to be around. It's a good energy, you know. And you know, you guys have seen like me and True and James and we have other guys. I feel like you guys haven't even seen yet. Like and that's just because maybe they went to MMA. Like our boy Nas. Like Nas, I think is the fucking shout out my boy Nas. That motherfucker is a savage, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a dog. So I'm around guys like that like really like.
Wait, are you saying
I'm trying to.
Nosworthy?
No, I know Nosworthy. Shout out to Nosworthy as well. Shout out Escalade Nosworthy. But Nasir Davis, my boy Nasir, the real deal Davis, is my teammate.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was seeing his name because he's been trying to get a fight, right?
Yeah, he was on Tough Enough this last show, and he
That's
he
right.
got another first round finish. So
Nice.
but yeah,
And
so
you
like
got
just
Raheem over there too.
yeah, Raheem's in Paris. I haven't seen Raheem in a minute, but yeah, shout out Raheem too. But yeah, but we got guys like that, like Nasir, that fucking inspired me and made me want to like just go harder. So it's just awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Do you have
Anybody? Go ahead. My bad.
no? Actually, you look like you want to ask the same question I was about that. So let you go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, do you have anybody that we should be looking out
On the come up or just in general?
for? Yeah, that we haven't seen yet, that you know is on their way.
Man, that you haven't seen yet. I mean, Ivan. You guys didn't get to see Ivan because of that weight miss. I feel like once he finally like turns the shit around and gets his weight and diet back in check. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be on that shit. He's gonna be a real fucking problem, like a real matchup problem for guys. Real fucking problem. And I know you guys just saw Xander. That was
I was
Xander's
about to bring
first.
him up.
That was Xander's first fight after like fucking a year almost, man.
A
he
year,
hasn't even.
bro?
Yeah, it's been around a year. I think his last fight was like around like what October last year. So what is that like at least 7 months, right?
Dude,
Something
that
like
guy looks like he hits like a 400-pound lumberjack.
I
Like he
tell that
was
motherfucker, bro. I'm like, bro,
cracking
you hit
Jose.
so much
Jose was
harder than
back and
anybody.
forth.
Dude,
Yeah, that fight was crazy.
the beginning of the
But
fight, I'm like, this motherfucker is Thanos. He was just walking through fucking
dude,
punches. I'm like, this motherfucker's eating shit, bro.
yeah,
He
Xander's a fucking
shit out.
warrior.
He impressed the shit out of me.
Yeah,
He
he's a
is,
warrior, man. And like I said, and he fought at 147. He's never fought at that like weight. Like he doesn't fight at that weight. You know what I'm saying? He fights at my weight type shit. Like I fight 130, 135. He fights like 32 to 38. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he's got some hands, bro. Like he was hitting.
Yeah. So if
hard.
he's hitting Jose like that at fucking 47, bro, imagine what he's doing to these 35 pounders, bro. You know what I'm saying? These 32 pounders, they're getting rocked.
That dude is impressive. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be back, and he was winning the fight. You know what I'm saying? So. It shit happens though. Jose, we know Jose hits like a fucking truck, so it's like shit happens, bro.
Yeah, man, and you like you said, you went up 15 pounds. After a while, when pounds start catching you, that's
yeah. I thought he had Jose out of there, but man, fucking Jose's a zombie, dog. Shit's crazy.
I was scared for Jose sometimes because he like there was a lot of times you could tell Jose was out on the feet.
Yeah, like flashing out, bro. And I was like, God, dude, this dude's he reminded me of like Chris Lieben. You remember Chris Lieben?
Yep.
Yeah. Like he'd be fucking out on his feet, bro, just like still like just swinging at people. And he'd knock people out while he's like knocked out on his feet. Like it's crazy.
Gouda, like all them type of dudes.
Yeah, bro, so wild.
So speaking of that, who kind of professionally wise, anybody that you like kind of like that's what kind of pushed you towards it? Anybody that you were watching that made you want to compete?
I don't think there was anyone that like made me want to compete, but like people that like made me like love the sport and like get into the sport was definitely like BJ Penn, Anderson Silva, those guys for sure. Those are my two favorites right there. Yeah, BJ Penn, Anderson Silva. Those guys for sure. And then like probably like to fight now, I really like Dustin Poirier. And Tony Ferg, I don't give a fuck about his loss streak, bro. Tony Ferg's the man, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
Hey, El Kukui back in
I'll
the
die
day,
on that
bro.
fucking hill, bro. I don't give a fuck.
We always talk about how there's guys out there that their records just don't show how good they are.
Mm-hmm.
Tony's by far the best example.
And his record's hella good still, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's the losing streak that came after it, you know what I'm saying? That was so, like, public. But he's also losing to the fucking best, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But, man, Tony is a dog. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I remember when I brought the homies over to watch their first Tony Ferguson fight. I was like, man, watch this motherfucker. He's a fucking savage, bro. Watch what he does. And guess what fight that was? Justin Gaethje's fight, bro. I was like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I was like, that shit will never happen again. And every fucking time after that, he lost after that. So I'm like, bro, like, they're like, bro, he sucks. I'm like, bro, y'all just don't fucking know, bro. Like, y'all don't know fighting first off, and y'all don't fucking know. Like, straight
Dude, that's
up.
why I was so scared with Justin Gaethje fighting Max, because he had the button to kill the legacy of El Kukui. I thought he was gonna have the button.
Yeah, that shit scared me.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Max hit that reverse Uno type shit.
Yeah.
He sort of fun did, man. That was an epic ending. Like, that shit was dope.
Man, dude, fights like that, everybody loves the shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So, what is go-to meal after weight cut?
Ooh, like right after the weight cut or after the fight? Because I feel like those are two different ones. After the weight cut, I'm just trying to carb up. We usually hit up like a Mediterranean spot after weight cutting.
Okay.
So like Pita Jungle, you been there? It's out there
Okay.
in AZ.
Yep.
Fire as fuck, bro. I love that spot, bro. Whenever I go out there. And then fight day, bro, the day of, bro, is usually like first watch. I get first watch breakfast in the morning. Fire, fam. Fire as fuck. And then afterwards, it's pizza, bro. Pizza, bro. All day, bro.
Hey,
Fat ass piece
pizza
of
all the
pizza.
way.
You know what I'm saying? All day long.
So
But they
what's
gotta-
your go-to on the breakfast?
You said what?
What do you get for breakfast?
At the first watch?
Mhm.
Oh, bro, man, I be fucking this shit up, bro. I be getting the farmhouse hash skillet, bro, and then I get the fucking banana almond crunch pancakes with some $1 million bacon on the side, bro. That should be busting. Morning meditation drink. Oof, bomb.
Damn.
I would move out there for first watch, bro, type shit.
Like that?
Yeah, that shit fire to me, bro.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, that shit fire out there.
I ain't been to first watch in a while, and you know what?
Yeah,
It's
you sleeping, bro.
I've been hearing a lot about it lately, and I'm gonna have to start going back to first watch.
Maybe I'm on some like loyalist shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it ain't that fire if someone else goes, but everyone I've put onto it says this shit's fire, so.
No, it's good. I remember it being good. I used to go there every morning, get their potatoes. No, they good. They good.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've been there. I've only been in Phoenix for so long, okay? I'm from over in Havasu, okay, so I'm gonna take that pass.
Sheesh, you didn't make your way there soon, sir.
For real, bro. For real. But now, a question I have.
Before you ask the question, because we just had Mr. Larson over from Ethos, and we brought up the pizza thing. So you just brought up pizza. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Fuck no, bro.
Yes!
Fuck no. Ain't no way, fam.
Thank you. Take that, James.
Bro, you hell no.
2 for 2.
This is I need some more pineapple guests. This is ridiculous.
Man, you a minority, bro, on that one. Fuck that.
That is a disgrace to put pineapple on pizza. That's like meatloaf. That's just horrible, bro.
I'm a pepperoni bacon pizza myself, you know what I'm saying?
See, pepperoni, bacon, pineapple. You just need that little bit sweet with all that salt.
Nah, I don't need that shit. I'll eat it on the side, maybe.
I'll let the trash can eat that.
Type shit.
All right, John. Go ahead and ask your damn question.
Now, aside from the cursed pineapple. No, so if you could have anybody part of your corner for one fight, be a part of Muay Thai, boxing, MMA, any kind of sport, doesn't have to be a part of sports. They could be dead or alive. Who would you pick?
Man, that's pretty crazy. Damn, that's pretty wild, bro.
And
We've
we
had some
got
crazy
wild.
answers. Yeah, we've had some crazy answers. So say whatever comes to your mind.
Damn. Damn, I might not have one that comes to my mind because there's so many. Fuck.
I feel like Bob Marley would be fitting for you.
Hey, dude, shout
Holy
out
smoke.
Bob Marley, bro. Straight up, man.
I don't
Shout
know
out
if
Bob
Bob
Marley.
Marley would be somebody I want in my corner for a fight.
Damn,
Hey,
Trying
I
to
you
don't
just
fight.
hear
even
him in the
know,
corner.
bro. I don't even know.
He would just be in the core saying, "Don't worry."
Yeah, I don't really. He's
Yeah,
too
I don't
calm.
even know, bro. Fuck, that's tough.
That is a crazy
Damn.
one, man. We've gotten off the wall. We've gotten Dragon Ball Z characters. We've gotten uh, what was the craziest one we've had?
Didn't
We've
we
had
get a
comedians.
comedians? Yeah, we had somebody pick Nardbark, I think.
Yeah.
Damn.
We've had Ali. We've had Tyson.
We
Damn.
had what's left of Evander Holyfield's ear. No.
The
Damn,
most,
son.
the
I'd
most.
probably low key, bro. I'd probably say Sanchai because he fights the style I like to fight. You know what I'm saying? That like move, 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 whoop. You know what I'm saying? Not get hit type shit, crack motherfuckers, and get out of the way again, not get hit. You know. So
Okay.
I feel like the fit would be perfect type shit. You know what I'm saying? And he's
That's,
such a fucking legend in the game. You know what I'm saying? Just to have someone like that in your corner, bro, is crazy. I feel like that's like a game slagger, like a fucking +2 to your all your stats type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like.
let me go check these settings. He got something turned.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like the answer. Yeah, see,
Yeah, yeah.
we've gotten all kinds, like literally from family members to childhood friends to these superstar athletes, and then yeah, comedians, all kinds. So it's like it's always interesting to see what that answer is.
I'm against like anyone coaching me that hasn't been in the motherfucking fire like me. You know what I'm saying? That hasn't had the amount of like fights. It hasn't had as many fights or more fights or like at least been like in the shit. You know what I'm saying? In the fire, and I've known they've been in that fire. I know they know what's up. You know?
They gotta be a dog to train the dog.
Type shit, bro. Like I ain't nobody in my fucking corner, bro, that ain't been through this shit like I have. No way.
Mhm.
Like, nigga, shut
The
up.
fuck you gonna tell me, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
that's real.
good job, bro. Keep going.
Here's a crisp
Fuck out of
python.
here.
Man. No, man, this was a long time overdue, bro. Glad you
Appreciate
finally
y'all, man.
came on, man, and we're always chopping it up outside of the events and stuff. So I'm glad you were able to come on, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Much love for that, man. For real. Awesome. Appreciate the platform y'all giving me too. It's cool.
Absolutely, man. We appreciate you. You know, it's at the end of the day, what the thing that we especially emphasize the most is to be not only transparent but just honest about what we want to do. And what we want to do is just provide a platform for you guys. You know, it's really cool the fact that you're willing to come on the show because you don't have to. You know, we don't have to work together, but the fact that we work together, that we have such a great friendship and a business relationship growing too, like it's beautiful. I'm very excited and it's a genuine privilege.
Seamless. Seamless.
Yeah,
You know
Mhm.
what I'm
free
saying?
smoke out here handing out ass whoopings all across the world. So, and I'm here to watch it. So,
Hey, man, if we made our name for ourselves in the AZ, we're trying to make a name for ourselves in the USA, bro. The whole entire fucking all 50, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Fuck
sir.
one, we want them all. So.
Yeah,
Wait.
James won't be tearing up with all the Arizona fighters losing.
um, before we let you get out of here and shout out or anything, what what do you want people to look back to see your legacy?
Just a real ass fighter, you know what I'm saying? Someone that ain't never, ducked for nobody, tried to pad his record, trying to do nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Just fought everybody, bro, you know what I'm saying? And always brought the shit.
Hey, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. You're definitely creating a beautiful legacy. I'm a big fan of stories.
Hold on, someone at the door. Hold
Nah, you're
on.
good. Got Anthony Lopez. Shout out to Anthony Lopez. I appreciate you, man. You've been awesome in the comments. We appreciate you.
Sure, man. Shit, that was another fight last time that was really, really good.
That was. It was. Did you see Anthony's story post after the fight?
Which one?
So
Next day?
yeah, when he was doing the stairs, he was doing some jogging, jump roping as well, and he referenced what you had asked or talked about in regards to his cardio in the interview with Emmanuel, and he was just cracking jokes, and it was super funny.
I'm mad I missed it.
Yeah, no, I love Anthony. He's a dope ass dude, a genuine dude.
Yeah, Anthony a fool for that shit. I did see that post. I was like, come on, bro. We know you got cardio, fam.
Yeah, no, he was a beast, bro.
Yeah, Anthony is a homie, man. Shout out to that guy too, bro. And shout out for watching today too, man. That was cool. Appreciate that.
For
And
real,
being
man.
in the comments.
For real,
Yeah, no, like I said, man, you
Weeks
got a
in a row.
big fan base.
He's coming out to Vegas. I think he said the 1st or the 2nd. So as soon as I get back from SAAA, you know what I'm saying, come through with that motherfucking belt to the gym, see the homie, and you know what I mean?
Let's do it.
And
Any
get some work with the
shout-outs
boy.
you want to give, man? Anything you want to say?
Just shout out y'all, man, for this shit, man. Shout out y'all for all the shit y'all do, like around the valley, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all everywhere type shit. So just like you said, I'm everywhere, bro. Y'all fucking everywhere, bro. So shout out to you guys, man. For real. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, anybody who watched the show. You know, anybody that was in the comments, appreciate y'all. And just shout out to everyone that support me, bro, for real. Like, it means a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know, the shit only goes so far, you know what I mean, without you guys, you know what I'm saying? So the people that support me and rock with me, you know, do everything, win or lost, you know what I'm saying? Y'all the real ones, straight up. So, yeah. Shout out Champ X Meals, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Man.
Best
Yeah,
meal prep in the game.
Oh, yeah, we see Anthony said he'll be there June 2nd.
Let's go, baby. I'm there. Let's go. I'll be back that day.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, no, man. It's a genuine privilege. I'm very excited for how 2024 is going to turn out, especially this coming weekend, too. It's going to be a dope ass weekend.
I mean, shit, they robbed me on the last card, bro. I ain't using the fucking judges this time, bro. So I gotta sleep this motherfucker, bro. Straight up.
Never leave it to the judges.
Man, bro, that shit had me mad as hell, bro. I watched that fight back so many times, bro, and I don't fucking, there ain't no way. I don't see that shit, bro. No way, no how. So I was like, it is what it is, bro. But I'll see you up chat somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I get you.
I thought I had just. Sometimes I always say this too. Like I'll be recording, and especially when I'm working the camera. I'm working the camera. I almost watch 2 different fights. If I don't watch it through the actual camera lens versus the fight that's like happening on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, did I watch that differently? Like I thought I was just giving it to him. I went back and watched it too, and I was like, yeah.
It is what it is, bro. But like I said, that's who. Hopefully, that's who I hope Warriors Cup gives me out in NY. I'll go to his motherfucking house and take it off of him.
That's crazy.
So, but it's all good, man. One fight at a time. I got Omar this weekend. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to handle business. Omar's a tough ass comp. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just better, bro. So we're gonna handle business. I'm gonna get this guy the fuck up out of there. And new.
Yeah, so he's built different.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't many left. Ain't many left like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Well, man, for real, man, we really do appreciate you coming on. We appreciate everything you guys do down there in Syndicate, Paradox. Man, we see you working.
Much love, brother. Like I said, man, you're here with me now, man, and you know, when I get up here, I'm gonna still be tagging y'all, hitting y'all up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to saying. When I go, you guys go. You know what I'm saying? We keep it moving like this, man. Ain't no way. So,
hey, let's go.
Let's get it, man. Much love, guys. Much love, guys. For real. Much love, guys. For real. It means a lot.
Yeah, we don't have a show without guys like you, man. So.
Hey. Appreciate it.
I know. We appreciate you, man. It's gonna be something 10 years gonna be looking back on. Damn, I made it.
Yes, sir.
Man, that's gonna be fucking awesome, huh?
But yeah, man. We'll see you on. I'm gonna try to make it out there Friday. I know I got my son's game, so.
Yeah, let me know what's up. Are y'all going out for Samurai Soul or no?
Samurai Soul.
Try.
Yeah, we're gonna try for that one.
Yeah. You are. Or you're...
Yeah, we're gonna try because we got rough that day and and Samurai. So
Damn, the ref's doing another one at the end. Damn. Okay. Busy as fuck. For sure, yeah. I mean, if y'all are Samurai Soul, you see me there. I mean, because I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll be back PFA like August, maybe
you
September.
said Samurai.
Yeah, Samurai Soul.
Yep, I was thinking that.
End of the month. End of the month.
Well, I think we will be at Samurai.
Okay, yeah. Let me know, man. I mean, I'll see y'all up there if anything. So again, man, appreciate y'all getting me on, man. It was awesome talking with y'all, bro. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, man. I'm excited for you, man. Get some free smoke before and after.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Much
All
more
right.
after, but let's get it.
Yes, sir.
All
Woo.
right, bro.
Appreciate y'all, man. Much love.
Appreciate you, man. You have a good one. That was
Yeah,
a good one, man.
That was a dope show. We was waiting for that one for a while too, man.
And honestly, I'm mad at us for not even booking that one sooner. We should have had this one done a lot sooner.
Yeah. I mean, it's good timing though, because during the times that we were looking for it, we had the Mexico trip, then he went to Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot of stuff going on, and we took like 2 week hiatus, 3 week hiatus. But we got him.
It's true. We got him. Next up, we gotta get Truth, and that's
Yeah.
Truth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, it's crazy that how many promotions he's in and making title runs and quite a few of them.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, absolutely. That's why I wanted to bring up like the street beefs too, because I mean, when you always look at kind of like things and they happen in like the on a larger scale, you always see fewer anomalies pop out, and it's usually those anomalies that you see have the greatest success. And I would definitely say Isaac is one of those because we don't see anybody else like him doing reffing, doing all the other coaching, all the cornering, traveling to all these different states, these different countries competing, and while working a full-time job. It's like, yes, every fighter, they have to go through the same thing, but you just see at the end of the day throughout history, there's some that have a better edge than others.
And like it's dope. It, this might sound a little funny, but it's dope to watch fighters, trend
Mm-hmm.
their progress. Because some of them, almost like watching like the stock market graph.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And Isaac's is really dope to watch because of the fact that he is fighting as much as he's fighting, and every time we're seeing him, he's improving exponentially.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, a lot of that, not even a lot of it, most of that's going to go to, you know, testament to the amount of experience he is getting in the ring. On top
Especially
of
so early.
right, right, you know what I mean, and it's just dope to kind of, as you talk to different people, to kind of see what their focus is and what their goals are and what they're after, and see where their heads are at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why like I think I brought up to you before. Like it's almost funny and like interesting how being where we are now, essentially at each event, we're like a checkpoint for each of these fighters and their teams, the coaches, and their fans, their families, their friends to stop off at and go through each one by one. And we see each person, we hear their story, and like you said, you start to see what the trends are. Like we get a few people, for example, like a lot of independent fighters, they'll commonly say the same thing and then we'll usually see the same outcome. That's why, like, we always implore, fighters to join the gym and whatnot. But that's why when you see the anomalies that pop up after so many passing through, it's really interesting, like what you were saying.
Yeah. Crazy, man. Crazy. Just being here through a lot of these guys, beginning and where we're at now with a lot of these guys and seeing 5, 6, 7 fights. Some of these guys are,
Mm-hmm.
3 or 4 fights in a 6-month span now, and you almost like feel like you got to know them so closely.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah, it's just like the guys over at Siege,
yeah,
seeing every step of their career so far.
yeah, like watching Emmanuel Brown and Pedro. Um, that was a crazy one for me to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, story on both sides. That we've watched progress. Pedro, we've seen Pedro in a few different promotions, and we've seen Pedro go through a few different trials and tribulations in different levels and moments.
Mm-hmm.
And the same flip side, the same thing with Emmanuel.
Yeah.
We've seen Emmanuel through PFA go through different heights and different levels of emotion, and trials and tribulations as well. And him having a title, and Pedro, what it would mean to him to have the title, and the Emmanuel Brown having the double title, like all this stuff, and being able to watch that from the beginning and watch that
Mm-hmm.
bud is nice to get.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Oh yeah.
nice.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially getting to know these guys so personally and understanding like more of the context, more of the backstory behind like Pedro and like the adversity he faced and Emmanuel Brown. Like I even talked to Emmanuel Brown in his post fight interview how his first title shot with Jameson Weber was literally the day of his son's birthday. His next title shot against Pedro was the same week of his daughter's birthday. And then this last fight against Anthony, that was literally the same night of his grandma's funeral. So like the epitome of adversity is when you think of Emmanuel Brown. He's a very philosophical person, so like seeing him each fight and how he's progressed through each one, and to see him get the fruits of his labors. That's like the most rewarding part of us being the spectators and the people watching it.
Right. And that's just one example. Oh, shout out to Brian Benavidez.
That's
He just
right.
he just got his first pro victory.
Yes, sir. Over at A1 Combat. Yes, sir.
Shout out to Brian Benavidez. Yes, you know another one. Um, Brian Benavidez was one of the first roughs I ever covered. It was Brian Benavidez, Derek Frida. Um, man, who else was on that card? So a couple other guys on that card, and then now, here we are. Fast forward almost 2 years later, he's getting his first pro victory. And if you've never seen Brian fucking fight, yeah,
He's scrappy.
he is a beast, man. He is a fucking beast. So shout out to him, man. Porterville, Porterville for sure, man. PFA
Oh,
10 is happening. Matthew, I'm not sure. I think we're doing PFA 10 in July.
yeah. I think right now it's going to be the third week of July.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to talk.
Yeah, that's another shout out to Matthew Moreno. When I first saw him fight at PFA 6, I was surprised the fuck out of him. And I mean that in the biggest, most positive way possible. Because, like I was saying earlier, we act as a checkpoint where we see so many different athletes stop through, and oftentimes you see trends that occur. And with like Matthew, he's very calm. We first time meeting him, not knowing much about him, and then watching his interview back with Dylan, he's very soft spoken and very like what's the word for it? Like very chill. And then as soon as he stepped in that ring, oh my gosh, like where the hell did this Tasmanian devil come through? And then when he fought Alex Ortiz, bro, I knew that fight was gonna be a banger. I knew it for a fact.
Yeah, man. No, fight of the night, possibly fight of the year so far.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, great performance all the way around, man. Sure, for sure.
Who would you say out of the last 3 PFAs has been what is your fight, like your top fight?
Top fight?
Yeah, like what, like one of the top fights that you think has been the best out of the last 3.
I mean, that fucking Matthew Alex fight was amazing. That was amazing. James Sheed and
Edwin Cassius,
yeah, that was amazing.
that was a great fight.
Fucking True and Bryce
Bryce,
too. Amazing.
I forget his name. I'm trying to remember.
I mean, as far as like performances, Jake Reed's performance at PFA was at 6.
Oh yeah, PFA 6. Yeah, that's when he got that knockout win.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
You know what I'm gonna say?
Kendrick Davison. I mean, it wasn't even just performance on Kendrick. It was just like the fact that he took that one on 24 hours notice. I mean, and came out and did what he did.
Hmm.
That was dope. That was dope.
How
What are
about
you gonna?
Joe and Stanley versus Amadou C?
That was a dope fight. You know,
That was a good fight.
where's my boy Jamerson? Where's Jamerson?
Jameson Weber?
Yeah, it's been a while. I need my boy Jamerson. 'Cause
Yeah, I was
he
thinking the
puts on
same thing the
performances.
other day.
He puts on performances.
Hmm. Dude, I was excited as hell when I saw him get that victory against Reggie Alvarado. That was a very tough fight he had against Manuel Brown. We need to see Jameson back in. We need to see more of those Legion guys over.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can't forget Dylan. Dylan
No,
Sage Osman.
that was a really good fight too. Dylan came out. His energy was high the
Hmm.
whole time. Like he was bringing that.
Oh yeah, he was all about that. Like you could tell for a fact he's been waiting for that opportunity.
So a little birdie was talking about the John Long Kendrick. How you think that's?
So I think that is going to be the most technical matchup we will have seen so far yet. Because let me break it down for you so far. Kendrick, his first fight was against, what was his name? Uh, Kevin Preciado. Absolutely dominated him. There's multiple times where you could have just stopped the fight entirely. His
It was
second fight, 24-hour notice against Chris Stinchcomb. Yeah, but he's still learning new to Muay Thai, former football player, has a lot of athletic background. Then he fought Tristan Koklanis, a lot more fighting background, and he dominated him. And now we're going against John Long, who's a primary boxer from Visionary Boxing Club. They're the same build. They both have heavy hands. I really think this is going to be like a judge fight, a distance fight, and it's going to be just a banger from start to finish. Like they're going to be throwing hands from the start to go.
Ooh, yeah, I think they're definitely gonna throw hands. Um, I think Kendrick's a little bit lighter on his feet than John,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is gonna play a major role in this fight. I don't know. I hear people saying it's gonna go the distance. I don't think it does, just because they both want to throw punches.
Yeah, but I think they both got chins. Like that's what
They
I think is the
do,
biggest thing.
they do, but bro,
You know what? I gotta give major props on with just that fight being a thing
yeah,
is the fact that Kendrick, like the whole demeanor, the whole love and respect with Kendrick and with John, like dude, like it's something that you can't help but to admire. like two fighters that just have so much respect. Like after Kendrick won his fight, after John won his fight, he walked up to Kendrick, congratulated him. They said that they wanted to fight each other. When John is walking out in his fight against Chase Johnson, Kendrick was literally 2 feet away in the seat, screaming his name, chanting him on, like, let's fucking go. Now everybody wants to see them fight, and Kendrick wants the fight happen. John wants it to happen. Like, that's so fucking dope, man.
Uh, I agree with Matthew 100%, and that's kind of like what I see, even without the cardio struggle, which by all means, John looked 100% different cardio wise at this last fight versus the fight
Mm-hmm.
prior. But again, I think that Kendrick's cardio is a tad bit better. And he's lighter on his feet. I think that might end up being the deciding factor in that too. I mean, because that's a very, very even matchup
Mm-hmm.
outside of some small areas.
Yeah. I still think that fight will go the distance just because the style of it. I would say definitely John is going to be more clever with his hands compared to Kendrick's previous opponents, and
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna make Kendrick think more about it, and that's why I feel like it's gonna go a little bit longer. And then even though John may have had some cardio issues, I still think he's gonna have a good enough chin to be able to take damage because Jace Johnson throws heavy too.
No, no, no. Jace Johnson throws heavy, but I don't think Jace Johnson's throwing like Kendrick. And I don't think Jace Johnson's throwing like neither. Man, at the same time, and I don't think that John has a cardio problem. I just think that his cardio is a little less than what he even wanted it to be in that first.
Like a step behind of what you feel it should be with Kendrick.
No, not necessarily in a comparison to Kendrick. I think that first fight, John was a little bit tired. In the second round, and then in the third round, he was kind of gasping for air a little bit more than even he would have wanted to. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
if and then you look at going from that fight to this last fight. I mean, look at the difference. He went and lost 50 pounds. He looked way lighter on his feet.
Hmm.
Cardio was a focus. So, I'm not saying he had a cardio problem. I definitely think it was something that he could improve, an area he could improve. And I
Hmm.
mean, look, he jumped on it right away. So, kind of like what Matt was saying right here, there's no telling what kind of shape he comes into for the fight against
Hmm.
Kendrick.
Yeah, yeah, that's a fair thing. I know it'll definitely be interesting to see how that fight will be, and I know that'll be John Long's first title attempt at PFA, and then that would be Kendrick's first attempt at double champ.
Yeah. So Joseph Franco picked up the title. Um, was that the super lightweight? No, it was the light. It was a lightweight.
Lightweight.
Lightweight. It was a regional belt.
Yeah, it was the PFA Southwest lightweight regional belt.
There you go. There you go. PFA Southwest Lightweight Regional Belt. Mr. Free Smoke himself is the lightweight champion, correct?
Yeah, I think he's either lightweight or super lightweight champion.
I think he's the lightweight champion. The state Arizona lightweight champion.
So should we see a
Um,
unification?
Possible unification. Um, I think there's one other belt as well in that division. They got the state belt, they got the regional belt, and then they got the promotional belt. Is that correct?
Yeah, I know they have the kickboxing. So there's kickboxing, there's Muay Thai, and the ice skating, and I guess they have the regional. Yeah.
So yeah, maybe they do like a unification for all the belts in the line.
That'd be pretty dope. I think stylistically that'd be great too because Joseph is tall, slender, and he's quick too, very similar with Isaac. And not only that, Joseph comes out MMA Lab, which is a great gym. So in regards to like the Arizona versus Nevada battle, I think that'd be a great matchup.
Yeah, definitely the Arizona Nevada thing. And like you said, like Joseph was like surprisingly like he's that dude is very, very quick.
Mm-hmm.
And David's not he's not slow. So he's making him look a couple steps behind. That was a very, 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 very
Like, I don't know if you're talking, like it just went silent.
I said that was a very good matchup.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that was a great fight.
Yeah, any other fights on your radar
Like coming up or
that you want to see or that are coming up already or fights that
that
you would like to make?
there's one I'm trying to think.
And I gotta go back on like Matt.
That
Matt's fight was great.
was a great fight.
That's gonna be
Ooh,
that's
you know
definitely
what?
gonna be one of our year-end highlight reels. That motherfucker's a mark.
Hey, you know what? You literally just gave me a beautiful idea. Now, I know Matt, he's 17, Alex is 18. So when Matt turns 18, I would love to see Alex Ortiz versus Matthew Moreno.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a great fight.
What about Weber?
UFC. See, with Jameson, it's hard because
Oh,
there's
Isaac.
not Isaac Weber. Oh, sorry, that's what I meant. I meant Isaac. My bad. And for some reason, Isaac and Alex, like I always think they're very similar. My bad. Yeah, I meant Isaac Weber.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean that'll be a good fight.
Yeah, no, my bad. It's 9:30. My brain's already clocked out. You know, Isaac Weber versus Matthew Moreno.
That's why you said it. I was just like, hold up. But
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
no.
after you said that, I realized my mistake.
Yeah, no, that'll be a really good fight. Who else? Anybody else you think?
I'm gonna say two actually. Joshua Badia versus Jose Sanchez, and I also want to see Joseph Perez versus Emmanuel Brown.
Huh.
You like that? Joseph fights 170.
I
I'm a
love the
60.
first one. I love the first one. That second one is a great. Even thinking about that's crazy matchup.
They're in the same weight class, bro.
Oh man,
how would you think that go? With
I'm
Joseph
trying to
Perez
compute
versus
that
Emmanuel
right
Brown.
now. I'm trying to compute that right now, especially after Emmanuel's like progression between the last two fights and the freaking clinch. Oh my
Mhm.
god, he would clinch him a lot. Um, he would use a lot of dirty boxing. It would be a lot of dirty boxing, some dirty knee, some inside knees, a lot of heavy knee, um, in order to be successful in that fight. Because Joseph is dangerous with space. So
He's very dangerous with space.
you want to keep him as close as possible to you. Um, that's a fucking crazy fight, bro. Because usually Emmanuel on his feet, he wants to create that space and use his height difference and
Hmm
his length But in this fight, that's not. I don't know if that's the best thing for setup.
Yeah.
That's a crazy setup. That is a crazy fucking. Just stylistically, that's a crazy fight.
Right? Like when you look at it, like Emmanuel Brown, he'll have the height and reach advantage. But Emmanuel, he's also more volume, not so much heavy. Joseph Perez, while yes, maybe shorter, less reach, he's heavy with his hands.
Well,
So
not just with his hands, just even the way he strikes, it almost deletes the reach disadvantage.
hey, it deleted the structural integrity of Malik Chavez's orbital socket. You remember that shit? You remember Joseph Perez's MMA debut? He broke his opponent's orbital socket, bro. Like, of course, I don't want anything bad to happen to Emmanuel Brown. I don't want nobody else's orbital socket broken. Nothing at all about that. I'm just acknowledging the fact that Joseph Perez is fucking powerful.
Hey, it's an unforgiving sport for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about some of the best out right this moment in the circuit. So, Samurais, or see now you guys got me fucked off. SAA Alliance this weekend. Rough 59 this weekend. Oh, shout out. You know,
Zarita Mayhem Puri got her first title belt.
you know. But yeah, anything you want to say before we get up out of her?
Nah, just as always, pizza love chicken grease. Y'all better stay tuned. Next week we got Kendrick Davidson. I believe the weekend after that, actually, I think the weekend. No, after the weekend after that, we got Brandon Yandel coming from Tucson with Emmanuel Brown, and then following that, we may be booking some video special, huh? A current rough champion, maybe. Stay tuned. You gotta find out. You gotta like, share, subscribe, hit that follow button. We're in the Guinness World Records for a reason. Huh?
I gotta document this chicken that I made. That shit was so fire. You said chicken grease. It like popped in my head. It's chicken grease, and it's just like chicken grease fire today.
Tell the audience what you made.
Chicken parmesan chicken wings.
Did it taste
chicken
like chicken?
Parmesan chicken wings, huh?
Did it taste like chicken?
It was. Guys, why you playing, man? You playing, man? It was good. It was delicious.
Hey,
yes.
They were good.
Huh?
No, they were good. I had someone at home.
Yeah, it was good.
Make me sound like a prisoner back in 1940s at the rail yard. Don't drink the water.
No, but like my guy said, like, subscribe, share it, tell somebody else to like and subscribe so they can tell somebody else to like and subscribe, and we can keep on building. Keep on building. But till next time, I'm Jay.
And I'm Josh.
All sports, all plays, ball courts, pump fakes, crossovers, and some motion. All sports, all plays, ballparks, home base, miss that speed by, that's 3 strikes. We know what's happening in the league. All sports, all plays, ASAP. Cause we know what's going down with your team. We'll bring you up to speed ASAP. Not talking about Rihanna's baby daddy, it's the network covering every play that's happening in the ring, on the field, on the courts, on the lane. We gon' cover the game, all sports, all play. All sports, all plays, ball courts, pump fake.